Yo, what's good? It is an amazing Thursday morning. What's happening? It's that guy Jay Hen, and it's the morning chats. If you have not been on here, you don't know what this is, you might want to tag somebody because it's going to be real good this morning. Listen. I'm excited. It is every bit of a good, awesome Thursday morning. The week is almost over. Friday Eve, if you will. But we're going to get into it this morning. You already know how it is. I want to go ahead and start saying good morning to those who have popped themselves in the room. Those who are not going to pop themselves in the room, I'm streaming on multiple platforms, so I see y'all everywhere. Torian and Star, good morning. Gerald, what you say? Patrick Williams, what you say? Miss Self, what's happening? Yolanda, what's good? Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited, y'all. This morning, I don't know. It's like, you just wake up with some energy. You know how that is. Tanisha, what you say? Done jumped in the house with the whole Johnny. You know how they go. You know how it goes. So this morning, y'all, I'm excited just to be in here this morning with you guys. I'm glad you're tuning in. Wherever you're tuning in from, just take a moment, like it, share it, tag it somebody. You already know how we do. We're going to jump into it. If you know my second hashtag, you already know exactly what we're going to be talking about this morning. And let's go ahead and start this timer. Let's get it rolling. I don't wait on many people. You get 1 minute. If you're going to like it, if you going to share it, you gonna do what you do. You know how I feel about that. You will, if you will, you won't if you won't. And either way, I'm gonna do what I do, So let's do it. 44 seconds left, and we're gonna get into the morning chat this morning. I'm excited for everybody that is alive and well. CJ, good morning. And again, you do know the rules of engagement. If you come in the room, you gotta say good morning. Don't just come in there being a spectator, because if you want that's gonna spectate, I'm gonna give you something to look at. I promise I am. Just let it be known. I'm just saying. So good morning again to everybody that's popping in the room, that's gonna jump in, jump out, whatever you gonna do, turn yourself about, do the hokey pokey, whatever the case you want to do. However you feel this morning, that's how we want you to feel. Donovan Kennedy, what's up? D, what's good with it, man? What's good with it? So in 3, 2, 1, and we end this thing this morning. Let me throw something in. What you say, Dr. Bailey? What you saying? Congratulations on your LLC, man. I've been paying attention. I may not speak on it every time, but I be paying attention. I be seeing some good stuff with people going around. Let's jump into the conversation this morning. Let's jump into the chat real quick. Let me ask the question. You know how we start off every morning, and when you on here, you already know what's going to happen and what we're going to do. And I'm going to ask the question. Have you looked at some things in your life and realized that something changed? Something just don't look the same. It don't feel the same. It don't look, something different, And sometimes you got to talk yourself out of this situation, because many of us have realized that there are several things that are in our life we pretty much masterfully control. We see everything that's going on. We kind of keep an analytical eye on everything that's going around us. But you notice when something is out of place. Anybody that knows me knows that my desk probably is one of the most troublesome spots in my life, but there's nothing on my desk that I cannot find, because it's my desk. I know where I put my stuff. You know how you do that. I know exactly where I put my stuff. So if you come to my desk and you move something on my desk, I'm going to look at this desk and I'm going to see that something has been moved. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. When they begin to do weird things and changing on you, right? It's crazy, right? So, because people change on us all the time. And that's one of our hardest parts. Arlene Collins, good morning. People begin to change, things begin to change. Life changes on a daily basis, because there's not one of us honestly that can say that we have not made any changes. Hence, you do not wear shape ups anymore, or those little hard bottom, those little hard bottom shoes that the toddlers be wearing that they kick you in your shin with. Them little hard white bottom shoes that everybody had. Them stride rights, there it is. The good old stride rights. Trail, what you say, man? The stride rights. We don't wear stride rights as adults anymore, because we don't need help in stabilizing our walk. That means that you change somewhere in life, right? And that's one of the things that I want to talk about this morning. Something changed. When people begin to change and people begin to do obscure things in your life, don't let yourself be talked out of the fact that, something changed with them. And a lot of people, we try to give people this thing called the benefit of the doubt. But my whole philosophy on the benefit of the doubt is simple. I cannot, the benefit of the doubt, there's no benefit in no doubt. Like, what kind of stuff is that? Like, if doubt is greater than the benefit, then I'm not even about to talk about it. I'm not even going to. I'm not saying that. We not fooling with none of that. But you know when something changes in your life, and there's one of the things that we have to do. We have to acknowledge change, and then we react once we have acknowledged what has changed, right? And so the thing about it is, when you start talking about things that have changed in your life, people that have changed in your life, pay attention to patterns and people. Like, the thing about it is, every person that you encounter in this walk, good morning, Geraldine and Crystal, what you say? The thing is, people create patterns when they interact with you, and whether they know it or not. And that's one of the reasons that it's so easily detectable when people start flaking and acting weird with you. Now, there's one thing that people text you every day, they text you every morning, they say good morning. You know, relationships, you know how they go. You see the good morning text, the good night text, how your day going? Are you okay? Do you need something to eat kind of text? And all of a sudden the text stop and it turns into a midday text. Or it only turns into, you begin to see developmental patterns when people begin to change. And what people don't want you to realize is that they're getting ready to flake on you, and they trying to hide the fact that they're about to flake, and don't realize that they've developed a pattern with you. And so you're going to know when they're getting ready to flake. And it's the funniest psychosis in the world, because nobody will honestly stand and admit and be like, I'm getting ready to change on somebody. That just sounds weird. It sounds like you about to do something that you ain't got no business doing. But the idea behind it is, you got to be real cognitive to pay attention to all patterns in life, because truth of the matter is that we will change with people regardless of how much you think you love them, how much you think you're for them. Like, honest to God, we will change with people no matter how long you've been friends, because life changes on a daily basis. If you think about it, the people that you had in middle school, you may still be friends with, but life has pulled you apart. People that you had and friends that you had in high school, even college, life journeys have pulled you in separate directions. Now, when you get together, it's always good and fun to reminisce about the good old days and that kind of thing. But honest to God, when you was in college and staying up all night and running the streets and all that stuff, it was a fun time in life. But these people got bills now, they have families now, they got wives and husbands now, and you mad at a lot of people for making the change in their life, and you are stuck and stagnant. You didn't see that coming around the corner, did you? A lot of us don't realize that even in the midst of people changing, we've changed as well. And some of us will stand flat-footed and deny the changes in our life in order to stay in a place that we are comfortable with, because we do not want to move forward in our lives. Ooh, y'all didn't know I was going to do that one. See, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was kind of like a corner punch. I had to throw that one from the shoulder, you heard me? But it's the truth. A lot of us, and we have names for it, we call it childish, immature, we said, but a lot of people are honestly just afraid of moving forward in their lives, because they finally learn to master where they are in their lives. And the thing about it is, you can't be afraid of change, regardless of whether it's you changing or people changing. Sometimes the only way, sometimes always, the only way to really deal with change is to confront it head on. Nobody wants to, everybody, I'm not the confrontational type. It's nothing to do with confrontation. Sometimes things just need to be addressed. And the unfortunate side of society now is that we do everything for the culture. We do it for the nation. We do it for notoriety, but we don't do it for the adult moment in the situations that we need to have. It's 1,001 conversations that we need. It's 1,001 adult conversations that we need. Sometimes all it takes to kind of get things back into this balance is to have adult conversations. Like, sometimes you got to sit down and be like, listen, hold up. I got work in the morning. I can't go out and be out all night. I got to work in the morning, because if I don't go to work, then I don't get paid. If I don't get paid, then bills come in and bills overtake me, and you're not going to lend me $1 to pay a bill. No. Sometimes you just have to have adult conversations. It's not the fact that I'm talking about you. It's the fact that I don't fellowship in the same light that I used to. That means I don't care if you want to go to the club every night. That's your life. I don't care if you waste all of your money doing whatever you want to do. That's your money. But you don't get mad at me because I decide not to fellowship in the same vein in which I once did, because my life has changed. And that's the thing that you got to understand this morning. Things change in your life. Jay Renee, Gino, what you say? Christina Bell, thank you so much for joining in this morning. I told y'all I could do this kind of, but you got to be mindful. Things change, lives change, careers change. What you wanted in high school does not equate to what you want as of this moment, because there's a dispensation of time in your life that has come and has shown you what people are, what things are, what life will bring. And the truth of the matter is, what my career path was in high school and what my career path is now is two totally different things based on what places I've changed in. Because in high school, I want to be high dollar, and sometimes being the highest dollar paid can be the most miserable person laid up everywhere. Like, you can be completely miserable making all the money that you want to. You don't believe it? There's several people that's in the celebrity world, people that have what you would call great amounts of money, and they're miserable from day to day, because now what happens is they have to watch who's attacking me, who's coming for me, who's trying to steal from me. And the way, I promise you, like, I want to be successful. I want to have my needs consistently met, but I don't want to be one that's in that light, because when you get into that light, people don't realize, everybody that want to be in the limelight, the spotlight, they don't realize the heat that comes along with that light. But you changed. And that's the thing about it. Change is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. If you get wet, changing your shirt is not necessarily a bad thing, because if you keep on a wet shirt, you might catch a cold. You know what I'm saying? If your feet done grew a little bit, change it to a bigger size may not be what you want to do. However, you don't want no corns, bunions, and that kind of stuff walking on your tiptoes because your feet hurt all day. You may not be able to see well, and I know you don't want the appearance of I'm getting old, but getting glasses may help you not run into the back of that person that's in front of you that done stopped and you can't see that braking distance. I'm just saying. Change has to happen. And the bad part, the great part, the understandable part that you have to catch today is that Christina said it best. Change is inevitable. Regardless of what it is, time keeps moving forward. And so, the truth of the matter is, we just have to be ready to make changes in our lives. We have to be ready to accept changes in our lives. And we have to be ready for people to change in our lives. Because if we ignore the changes that are happening around us, we're going to wake up one day in a place where we've been stuck and stagnant, trying to relive and trying to regain what we once had and never will get again. That's just the truth of the matter. I can't see you at your grown state today going back and asking for Isomil, Infamil, Similac formula when you've been eating steak all your life. Like, that it doesn't make sense to try to go backwards into a place the way you already grew from. And that's one of the hardest things that you can do. Oh my goodness, I just said that and I had to catch you out myself. It doesn't make sense to want to go back to a place that you've already grown from. Like, that's the thing about it is, I know you used to be a club hopper and you came out of the club, and not just because you want to be popular or to have friends. You going back into the club knowing that you get sleep at 8 o'clock, knowing you got to take that good, I got to take a nap before I go out, knowing that ain't your life no more, knowing that you don't listen to that music like that no more, and you trying to go back out. No. Accept the change, because with change, every arena of change will present you with a new opportunity to meet people, to grow, to put you into a place to get you in a better position of life. You have to make some adjustments. You have to make some changes. The friends that I used to have that ain't do nothing but cut up, run the street, fight and cuss, I don't have those friends anymore. They're still associates of mine. I still talk to them. But if they're still out there doing that, then that's something I can't be a part of, because I've made some significant changes in my life and I just can't go back to it. And the truth of the matter is, I'm gonna throw this one out on you, and I gotta give this one out, and we're gonna be done. I'm gonna be on out of here. Listen. If it's so easy for you to go back to where you used to be, that means that you're probably still there. Kegler, what you say this morning, bro? What's up, man? Listen, if it's so easy for you to go back to where you used to be, that means you're probably still there. Now, mind you, I did my share of fighting. I did my share of all that, but it's not easy to get me back into that level of anger anymore to where I want to physically put my hands on people, number one, because I'm getting too old to be throwing hands and that kind of stuff. I'm just be honest. Number two, people don't fight no more. They shoot and kill, and I ain't trying to end up on nobody's front page obituary because somebody tripped. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just truth of the matter. You're not as bad as you want people to believe that you are in most cases, and that's a defense mechanism that you hopefully say will work, because I do know one thing: even in the ways that you've changed, somebody will call your bluff. Somebody gonna call your bluff. And when they call you bluff, then what you gonna do? You know you ain't got it like that no more. You know your knees done got bad. You can't hold that stance like you used to hold. And next thing you know, you getting up off the ground with a knot on your head, telling something, I'm gonna kill. You know, I'm not gonna even go down. I'm gonna kill it. You know, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. So again, what we talking about this morning? Something has changed. You have to accept that there are things in your life that have changed. There are people in your life that have changed. When people change on you, that is the greatest and clearest entertain. And like it's the greatest entertainment for me, because it lets me know a couple of things. Number one, that means that I've either outgrown them, or they are in a place that they don't want to come back to. They don't want to grow. They don't want to go forward. So when people begin to change on me, that means something is good. There's something that's happening in both of our lives. Either they want to stay where they are and want me to stay back there with them, or I've moved forward and they're trying to pull me back. I'm not going to do it. That's just what it is. You have to make up in your mind. Oh, that was funny. We have to make up in your mind today that you're not going to allow adjustments on people or changes in people's mannerisms and their mindsets to change who you are. If you change on me, congratulations, kudos. Thank you so much for being in this season of my life. The exit door is on this side. If you want to take it out there, make sure you grab you a drink and a napkin on the way out, and we will see you again maybe in the next season of life when you come back into a new season. But that's the thing. If you change, bye. It's okay to say, okay, yeah, all right, thank you so much. Let the changes that people are making in their lives, if they no longer can gel with you, let it be the exit season. Exit peacefully, and you don't have to worry about all that he said, she said, throwing shady posts, Facebook beef, and all that stuff. You don't have to worry about none of that. You do not have to worry about it all, because again, you realize it was changes. It was changes. Your friends will not look the same in 5 years that they have now. Like your changes, you will not be the same in 2 years than where you are now. Changes. Accept changes in your life, because changes will define where you're getting ready to go in life. And if you decide that you don't want to accept the changes, I got news for you. You cannot be mad when everybody else passes you up. You cannot be mad that everybody else don't want to be in that position where you are now. You cannot be mad at folk because people don't want to accept the fact that you do not want to accept change. So I ask the question again. What has changed in your life? Something changed. Things don't seem the way they used to be. We don't talk the way that we used to talk. What has changed? And if you understand that something and things are going to change regardless of how you feel about it, then you indeed are on your way into the next part and season of your life, right? It's the morning chat. That's what we talking about this morning. Something that's changed. You know, I got to my favorite part of the entire morning chat is to encourage somebody portion. You already know how we do it. You already know how we get ready to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the wonderful, masterful of time piece on the screen. So this is what I want you to do. I need somebody that's in here, in this room. There's somebody that is not in here. Like tag them, put them in the name. What I need you to do. Don't you start, Jennifer. I hear you talking about change the situation. Like I said, you have the power and authority to change your situation. Let me stop. Let me leave that alone right now. Because I've been screamed up in this. I will scream to the top of my lungs in this place. And y'all gonna be mad at me, and I'm not gonna care. So listen, this is my favorite part, and it's encourage somebody. So what you do is I want you to start thinking. I want you to give some words of encouragement to somebody that's in this room, that's somebody that's on the chat. I put them on the screen, we read them out, we shout about it, we be glad about it, and then we're gonna be out of here. Now think about about it is this encouragement piece is something that is so pivotal in times like these, because your encouragement may be the only encouragement that somebody gets today, this week, this month, or even this year. The encouragement that you provide for somebody may be the one thing to stop them from committing suicide today and give them the hope that things will change. So a few minutes on the board. We got a 5-minute timer up. I'm gonna start the timer and let's roll with it. Let's give some encouragement to everybody this morning. Let's roll. Let's see who's gonna be the first one to do the icebreaker. Who's gonna be the icebreaker? Who's gonna be the icebreaker this morning? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm excited about it. This is my favorite part, y'all. I'm sorry. It's my favorite part. On a Thursday morning, somebody encouraging somebody on a Thursday morning. Come on with it. I want to see what you got. I want to see what you got. Let's see what you got. Y'all, I'll be so good. It's so amazing in the morning. I thank y'all so much for y'all energy, and again for you guys tuning in to the morning chat just to hear just something that's good. Listen, there we go. Now this is my answer, y'all. Like, she's simply, that's it. Life changes everybody. There it is. That's it. That's life changes everybody. There's no sense in you getting mad about it. Life changes everybody. Good morning, T. Thank you so much for tuning in often. And I thank you, Miss Brenda Barber. There it is. Let's drop it on somebody. God will supply your needs. That's encouraging somebody today, because somebody's thinking of how they're trying to go, how you gonna make it in the next portion of your life. How you getting ready to pay this bill? Like, God will supply your needs. All you got to do is trust Him. Believe that. Thank you, Miss Brenda Barber. Christina Bell, what you say? You are important. Ooh, that's the best 3 words I've heard next to God is good. I'm just saying, you are important. Don't you let anybody tell you that you are not important. You are the best thing since sliced bread and free cheese. That's what I'm saying. That you are important. You matter in this life. Come on with it, y'all. They already started it off. I got 3:16 on the clock left. Let's roll. Let's see if we can encourage somebody this morning. Come. If not, encourage yourself. Let's do it like that. If you type something in and encourage yourself that you may go back and read and be like, I didn't even know I should do that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There it is. Come on. Look. Come on, Fish. What you say, man? Bro, what you say? Don't change your changes. Well, I see somebody wanna fight good this morning, huh? That's what it comes down to. There we go. I knew it was gonna start coming in. What you say, Tanisha? Be a light. You will never know who is walking in a dark place. Come on. Now that's good. That is good. Be a light, because you never know who's walking in a dark place. You doing some good. Y'all doing some good talking in here this morning. Let's do it. Come on, Christina Bell, say it again. 2 words. I like you, Christina. I can rock with you, because this is not Christian. I'm sorry. Why I'm saying Christina? I'm looking. See, I told you them glasses, y'all. New prescription. Push forward. 3 words. 2 words. Push forward. Keep push. Don't let nothing stop you. Jay Renee, what you say? Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Things change and so-called friends leave, but life doesn't stop. So keep pushing. Even when people walk away, life still goes on, because you have already overcome 100% of your worst days. I just want you to know that. I had to remind you that change is necessary, say Gino. Don't be afraid to move forward. I'm telling you, sometimes it's best to move forward, because you definitely don't want to go back. You definitely don't want to go back to that. And, I told you about the exit door. You can get out. You know how I feel about it. You already know. Christian Bell, what you say? Again, fight to win. These short ones are killing me this morning. I'm loving it. Fight to win. Like, don't fight people. Don't fight to win. Fight to be victorious. Fight to be great. Fight to be amazing. Fight to your next season. Fight to get you to your next point of destiny. Fight to win. I like that. I like that. What you say, Arlene Collins? If you do not love the Lord, He will make your life brand new. On joining the family of God. Come on, join the family of God. If you don't like the Lord, come on. If you don't love Him, He can make your life brand new. So come on and join the family, so you can love on Him the way we love on Him. That's good, Arlene. That's good. That's good. Y'all walking. Yeah, I'm with you, Tanisha. They walking heavy today. I'm with you. I promise you they are. They walking. Yeah, that's the one I like, right? There you go. Bell, you doing your good talking this one. I'm with this. Victory is already ours. I told you I don't fight defeated foes. When I already know I won, like why I'm arguing with somebody that already lost. The team that wins don't argue with the losing team about who won. Ow! 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 Y'all know, all right, y'all already know I'm the master of the time. 5 seconds left, and I stopped the clock because I'm the master of this time clock on this side. I need at least 2 more, and then we can get out of here. Give me 2 more strong ones. Give me, come on. I need 1 more because this one's going to knock you out. God is able. Last time I checked, Jesus is alive and well, and God is still on the throne. Oh, God. Oh, God. I need to put on a good shout real quick, but I'm going to maintain, I'm going to hold my peace in this. Come on, y'all. Give me one. Somebody give me 1 more, and we're going to knock it on out. There it is. That's what I needed right there. Fight on, says Jay Renee. It is going to do it. It's going to do it. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I got to roll it. I'm done. Like, I'm done. Clock over. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Nigga. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm done. I'm done. I can't. Fight on. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you do. I'm talking, you better dance if you feel it. I 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 feel it. Like I'm stopped. I'm gonna stop because I found something that I might want to throw on here. It's a good job, but I'm not. I'm not. So y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning into the morning chat. It's been amazing. Again, thank y'all so much for the encouragement. Thank y'all for tuning in each morning. Listen, I told y'all we working to make sure that we do something that can provide some type of inspiration to someone, because I believe in encouragement. Again, the word of encouragement that you give somebody may be the only encouragement that they hear today, this week, this month, or even this year. The word of encouragement can stop somebody from committing suicide and give them the unction to push on just a little bit further. Listen, it's that guy Jay Hen. Y'all know what y'all can do. Follow me on all these wonderful social sites. Set your notifications. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you know when we live. We got some other stuff coming. And I've been telling y'all that, and y'all don't believe water is wet. But we got some stuff coming. Thank y'all so much. I have the amazing amount of energy, and I have some things that I got to get done today. So in this particular case, I will see you guys on the next chat. And y'all love on somebody today. Encourage somebody today. Speak life into somebody. And if you can't speak life into somebody else, speak over yourself. I'll see y'all on the next chat. It's that guy Jay Hen.